We'll draw a graph in this exercise. We're going to graph the equation 5/6 x minus 2 1/3 y equals 1. Now, we're going to find some values of x and y that satisfy the equation to start out with, but the fact that I have a mixed numeral coefficient on y tells me that it's going to be a little tricky to find values using that mixed numeral. So I'd like to rewrite the mixed numeral in terms of a fraction and use that when I'm finding values for x and y that satisfy the equation. So let's start with the equation and let's rewrite that mixed numeral as 7/3. So I have 5/6 x minus 7/3 y is equal to 1. And now let's find some values. Let's let x be -3. When x is -3, I have 5/6 times -3 minus 7/3 y equals 1. This is going to be -5/2 minus 7/3 y equals 1. If I add 5/2 on both sides of the equation, I get -7/3 y. I'm going to have 5/2 plus 2/2 is equal to 7/2. And if I multiply by -3/7 on both sides of the equation, on the left-hand side I have y, and on the right I have -3/2. So I have a point -3, -3/2. Now let's let x equal 0. When x is 0, I have 5/6 times 0 minus 7/3 y equals 1. This is 0, so I have -7/3 y equals 1. And when I multiply both sides by the reciprocal of -7/3, -3/7, I get y is equal to -3/7. And let's find one more point. This time let's let y be 0. These are kind of hard numbers to work with, and if we let y be 0, it'll simplify things a little. So let's let y be 0. Then we have 5/6 x minus 7/3 times 0 equals 1. That gives me 5/6 x equals 1. I'll multiply both sides by 6/5, the reciprocal of 5/6, and I get x equals 6/5. So let's go back to our grid and let's write down the points that we just found. We had -3, -3/2, we had 0, -3/7, and we had 6/5, 0. So let's plot those 3 points. -3, -3/2 is here. 0, -3/7 is about here. And then we have 6/5, 0, which is right about there. And let's connect these points with a straight line. So this is the graph, and we'll label it with its equation. 5/6 x minus 2 1/3 y is equal to 1.